I released finally my new mixtape, Dark Star Road. 10 tracks. It's another 10 track song. It's another 10 track mixtape I just made 3 months ago, which was From This Point Forward. And then now I'm at the point of Dark Star Road. And to me, I think I'm at this path in my life where I know that it's different. I know that it's not the typical. I know that it's not the usual path like how everybody else grows. My path to growth and my path to success is totally different. That's why when I think of Dark Star, I think of, not in a bad way, but just traditionally stars shine. They shine bright. They work their way and they do all these things and they start at a certain age and then they work. So that's like the traditional star. And I think with me, it's like I'm a dark star that shines, but shines differently than the traditional stars. So I think I like this path and I take it on as like a challenge, because I think dark stars are better than traditional stars. I think it just makes the path much greater because it's the road less taken, Even those stars are also go the road less taken. It's not like how others, when you do get to those points and you get to those highest points of success, that you don't change. And I think like traditionally, like stars change, they get egos, they get like want to become like everybody else. They want to just have all this money to just flaunt. And I think my path is a lot differently. I think the dark star is just a person that sees beyond the typical point of success, a person that's grounded, a person that's not overly infatuated with themselves, like a person that's humble, and I think that challenges the status quo or just the norm. I think that's what the dark star does. It's not a typical thing, and I think like they also don't lose their integrity. I think dark stars are just people that did it without compromising. I just see myself really just flourishing in all types of ways and trying to find myself and just always constantly grow. I think it's just, I'm so glad, because when I was thinking about wanting to put something out, I wanted to put something out and like reaching a new age, because I'm about to turn 30 in a couple days, couple weeks. Afraid of just being transparent about whether it's my age or whether it's like counted out because of a certain age, and but I learned how to transform those narratives, and understand that at the end of the day, you're defined by who you think that you are, who you trying to, not even trying, but who you're always see within yourself. So many people are so contained with looking at others and wanting to be like others, and they don't look within themselves. They don't see the unique things. And I think that's what the dark star is like. It always has the tenacity and the hunger to look beyond and not just focus on what's in front. Obviously present matters, now matters. Now you're placing certain things in place, but it's always about having that vision as well. And I think, you know, it just gets to that point where like I'm redefining myself, you know. I'm always adding, like that's my biggest mantra is always adding, always refining. You know, always just understanding that there's parts of me that even now I don't see, but eventually as I am growing, I get to see the beauty of the refining stages of my life and myself, and I see just all of these things just closely aligning, and this is what I always imagine for myself. And I never wanted to get to that point of being too cool to, like, it was always, I've like, ever since I was aware of my thinking is like, I've always seemed to like always want to place things and put things in certain orders and form things and just try and create something masterful behind it. And I think like that's what just who I am and my identity, and why it's necessary to create this sonic atmosphere of the Dark Star Road where it's not typical, you know, it's unusual, it's unique. And, you know, I always love space, and it creates that spacious, you know, universal atmosphere, and that's what like the aim was, you know, with just being so just not on Earth and within the universe and the stars, and having all of these things just come together and align, and understand that I'm on this imperfect road trying to grow and trying to find something to create and have my growth and have my, you know, my efforts be seen. And you know, I honestly, like, with posting, and you know, I don't have no role, I have no budget, I have no money, you know, and I'm still gonna make a way because that's just who I am. Like, I don't need these certain entities because I know everything that I have is within. I just want to lastly say that, you know, for those that are on the Dark Star Road, where things don't seem typical, things aren't what you want it to be, stay in the fight, stay motivated, and understand that your time is gonna come.